What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's they one. That's they one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano.
Cigar boxing, what's going on out there in the boxing community? What's going on, YouTube? I'm here just to talk about this fight between Anthony Joshua and Carlos Takam for the IBF, WBA, and IBO heavyweight championships of the world in England. What did y'all think? Leave your comments. Comments are interesting. We have a good discussion. I'll put up a video about your comments and we'll talk about it. This fight, when I looked at it, I'm gonna be honest, rounds 1 through 6 were boring. Just straight up boring, because I could tell that the head movement from Takam really gave Anthony Joshua some problems, and Anthony Joshua was really tentative to try and cut off the ring because he didn't want to get hooked with one of those shots or countered. So he was real tentative to that point. So every round from rounds 1 through 6 I had to give to Anthony Joshua. And then in the 7th, you started to see him fatigue, but Takam, I don't know what he saw, but he started fighting back. The fight started getting juicy around 7 and 8. It started getting real competitive. You know, I had my cigar, I was looking, you know, jumping up and down. And, you know, round 9, and with about time round 9 hit, you had Anthony Joshua with a broken nose. You had Takam with 2 swollen eyes and cuts over both eyes. And in the corner, was it me? Let me know it. Are they not allowed to use a cold compress over there? Because they didn't use anything really good for his cuts. I mean, he was bleeding all over the place, because I thought the cuts could have been contained a little bit better. But so the fighters have slowed down. So the fighters were landing more punches in round 9. And the thing is, I don't know if y'all saw, I felt that Joshua was very uncomfortable fighting on his back foot. And so he stopped moving back and he started shooting the shots in the middle of the ring and then circling, in my opinion. Y'all saw that too? But in the 10th round, both fighters came out, and what happened is Joshua started landing shots in combos. Once he started landing shots in combos, even though I felt that Takam wasn't in danger, I didn't feel Takam was seriously hurt either. But then the referee jumps in and stops the fight. So first, let me say congratulations to Anthony Joshua, TKO, okay? Also, congratulations to Carlos Takam for putting up a good effort. Then you don't see that these days in these type of fights where, you know, a fighter is hurt or he has cuts and keeps pushing and keeps going on. I'm a fan of Takam's. After this, I'm gonna keep watching him. I don't know where he's gonna rank in the IBF after this fight, but you want a fan over in that fight. But the stoppage, the early stoppage is bull, okay? Here's why. In the heavyweight division, the fighters have enough power where the fight can change or stop on a punch. One punch. But if the fighter's been fighting all this time with swollen eyes and cuts over both eyes, let this man go out on his shield. Let him go out on his back if he's gonna get knocked out. But award him the opportunity to try and win those belts. Don't sit there and take it from him because you feel he's in danger. He's already in danger with those cut eyes. You know, let him do his thing. I thought the stoppage was early. It looked fishy. It looked, you know, it looked how it looked. But a lot of us are talking about what's next. What's next? Eddie Hearn's gonna make that decision, okay? I don't know who's next. But in this fight, let me ask you, did Joshua look vulnerable? He did, in my opinion. There are some things that he needs to work on before he fights Deontay Wilder. And there are some things that Deontay Wilder needs to work on before he fights Anthony Joshua. I will say this. I know we're debating back and forth. We're talking about it too much because both fighters still have to make it through their mandatories. I don't think they're going to immediately fight. The thing is you're trying to get unification bouts. The question I have is, who's going to fight Parker? After this fight, if Deontay Wilder can beat Stavern for the second time, because remember, Stavern's the only man to make it through 12 rounds against Deontay Wilder. If, you know, we never know what's going to happen in the fight, but if he makes it through, are we going to get a unification bout? That's what I want to see. Either or, Anthony Joshua or, you know, Deontay Wilder should fight Parker, period. But I will tell you this, and I'm not going to make any argument. A lot of people are flapping. If Joshua fights Parker, Parker's going to have to come to the UK, period. Simply because of the money, and simply because, I know we talk about it too much, but he is a unified champion. So, that's all I'm saying. He's a unified champion. We talk too much about selling out stadiums and all that and this and that. Just get through your mandatories. Let's see some fights, because the heavyweight division is heating up. We'll see what Wilder does against Stavern in the rematch. I'm excited to see it. My thoughts on it, I'm going to tell you in another video. But in comments, what do you think? I think it's too much talking about these two and not giving people their just due. Takam is, you know, opponent who gave some trouble to Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua, remember, he only has 20 fights. Okay? He only has 20 fights. But Joshua also can't fight scrubs at this point. You hold a championship belt, and Joshua holds 2 championship belts. I don't want to hear anything about him fighting a scrub. You hold a championship belt, you cannot fight scrubs anymore. You should be trying to unify and take on your mandatories. And how in the hell did Bermane Stavern become the #1 mandatory according to the WBC? Please riddle me that, okay? Somebody tell me how that happened. Let me know. But other than that, I don't have too much to say. This is Scar Boxing. I'm out, man.